Thank you for returning to Crafty Crafts. Today we're gonna make one of these paper bird feeders. There's some bird food in there. And let's get started. So for this project we're gonna need 2 paper plates, some scissors, a stapler, a hole puncher, some yarn and some colors, whether it's crayons, markers, color pencils or paint. These are the materials you're gonna need. It's very cheap and you can find them just about anywhere. You probably have all of these lying around in your house somewhere. Okay, my darling, so the first thing we want to do is we want to cut one of the plates in half. That way we can get kind of a cover for it. So the first thing, I'm not even going to use a ruler, I'm just going to go by it high and cut in half. If you want to grab a ruler and make sure it's perfect, go for it, but it doesn't really matter. So now that we got our half and our full, it's going to go like this. And we're gonna put the bird food in here. And I forgot to mention this when I mentioned the supplies, but you will need some bird food for the bird food feeder. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our half and our full plates. And really what we're just going to do is just color them and decorate them however we want to. So if that for you is crayons, paint, markers, colored pencils, whatever colors you want to use, stickers, stamps, whatever you want to do, that's what we're gonna do right now. It's just color and decorate. And on the half, you don't necessarily need to color the inside, just the outside, because the inside is obviously gonna be on the inside. Alright, my darling, once you're done finishing to color both of your plates or your plate and a half, go ahead and align the half plate on the bigger plate, and then using a stapler or glue, just go around and tighten it down, and don't leave too much space between if you're stapling, because we don't want any bird food to leak out. So let's staple or glue our plates together. Now that you're done and you have a pocket in your plate, it's time to attach the yarn. So go ahead and take your hole puncher, and at the top just pick 2 spots and make 2 holes for the yarn. And quite honestly, you don't need a lot of yarn, just about a ruler length of yarn. A ruler length of yarn is really all you need for this. So go ahead and make just 2 holes. My hole puncher is not going through very well, so I'm just going to use the end of the scissors real quick to poke 2 holes where the punch made the marks for me already. Just like that. And we're just gonna take the piece of yarn and slide it through, turn the plate around, and just tie it in a knot, whatever knot you want. Double knot, triple knot. I always try to triple knot it just to make it thicker. And then take the other side of the yarn and put it through the other hole. And do the same thing, make sure you tie it. Then when you turn the plate around, just give it a tug to make sure that the ties don't come back out. And if they do, then turn it around and fix whatever you need to fix. And then do it again. And so now that we got our actual bird feeder, it's time to grab some bird food, slide it in here, and feed the birdies. So I got the bird food, and my advice is not to fill it all the way to the top, because this is paper and just yarn, and if it gets too heavy it will break. So just put some in there, but not too heavy. And now that we have our bird food and our bird feeder that we just made, let's go find a place on a tree, or if you have one of those metal things where you put flowers on usually, you can put it on that. Let's go find a spot and watch the bird eat. So I'm just gonna hang mine up here where the other one is, and I'll probably do it right there. And I am short, so I'm gonna use the steps still, so I'm gonna try to take you with me, but it might not work. So there you go, our bird feeders. This is the one I just hung, but I guess I didn't make the holes quite as even, so it's a little wobbly. And now all what's left is waiting for the birds to come, and I think they won't come with the sounds of the camera and the side of us. So there is bird food in there. I'm just not gonna put any more in there so it won't fall down. But thank you all so much for watching.